All right. Well, welcome back to season 1. I won't say season 1. I'll say Into the Badlands episode.
Season.
Right.
YouTube season 1.
YouTube season 1, episode 3. So last time we got together, you guys dispatched the wolves that were fighting Antler Tilly.
Billy 2.0.
Billy 2.0.
Antler Tilly.
Oh, Antler Tilly.
Man, I remember that guy.
He's
what a great character from
he's an
ago,
interesting
definitely.
fellow. He led you to the cave,
Of wonders?
of the wolves, and he told you about Samson, a wolf.
The wolf!
Samson the wolf. And as you guys were in his lean-to staring out at the trees, Samson came up from behind you, was standing on top of the lean-to, ready to pounce.
It's a strong lean-to. Also,
When
I'd like to point
Antler
out.
Tilly decided to
Get his tooth back.
grab him and pull him down.
What if... How incredibly ironic would it be if we killed Samson with a cave-in? It's a Bible joke for all you nerds out there.
You gotta shave him first.
Ah, good point. We just gotta strip the wolf, the fake
the
wolf,
wolf. Yeah.
wolf pelt off him.
So, Antler Tilly yelled out, or he actually didn't yell, he said, oh, Samson, he's right there. And he grabbed him, my tooth, and he pulled him down.
And I step back.
I just immediately draw my pistol, take like a good 5-foot step back, and take a shot if I can.
So
Pull out my razor.
here's Samson. Where are you guys at?
Wait,
Yeah,
We were kind of close to
Yeah.
to all this.
Yeah.
Where is...
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
There he
Definitely Tilly.
Samson. No, you know what? We're going to say Samson is this thing. Tilly's that thing.
All right.
All right. So, I'm going to roll for Antler Tilly.
Initiative?
Antler Tilly.
Question mark?
He's surprise round for
Nice.
for him.
Fine.
Yeah, he pulls him down.
He is a pretty surprising fella.
Yeah. So Antler Tilly pulls this cougar wrapped up in wolf's pelt, pulls him off of the lean-to, and instead of attacking him, begins to try to pull this tooth out of his ear instead, and succeeds.
Wow.
He puts
For
one
all
foot.
these years.
Yeah, he puts one foot on top of this cougar as it's shaking around trying to get up, and he stay down there, and he takes the tooth and he shoves it back into his gums, and it's a much larger tooth than his other teeth. It doesn't look like a human tooth. It's just sitting up there, and he gives you guys a smile. Got back. And then
I do not believe that is yours.
it's mine, all right. I left it right where'd he go?
Okay. Perception check for him, or are we rolling initiative?
Nope. Perception check.
Well, that's a 23.
That's really good. That is a 22.
I'm not gonna
24.
lie. Observant might be my favorite feat, just because every time one of my characters is told to roll perception, I am immediately so confident.
I can do that.
I'm like, a 3? Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Initiative is mine.
Yep. Initiative would be mine. Give it like 2 levels.
He's behind Antler Tilly.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh god.
Okay.
Are you rolling
everyone
initiative
roll
first?
initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Well, actually, that's pretty
Freaking Jackrabbit character with the initiative of like plus 19.
bad. God damn.
It's not even a broken ability. It's the
Minimum of
hilarious
30.
thing.
Minimum of 30.
Yeah. It's not even a broken ability, which is hilarious. It's just
You get to go first.
you just go first every combat, and you're
Yep.
just like confident that you get to go first every combat.
Yeah.
Especially when you have reliable talents.
It's just fun to say, I go first. But you haven't even I go first. Roll initiative. 42. You go first.
I got an 11.
I should have pulled out an
Or
NPC
initiative.
that also had a ridiculously high initiative, so that one day you could look at me and be like, "I go first." And I'm like, "What'd you roll?" And you're like, 42, and I'm like, "You know what's really
43.
funny? A really funny number for you."
And then you roll 41.
3.
And then you roll a 41.
Everyone would be like, "What?" I'm like, the jackrabbit steps out of the shadows. Another rabbit folk.
My twin brother!
It says it's recording.
Was it not recording?
No, it says it's recording. It's just not giving. It's not going up.
Oh, the count.
The count isn't going up, but it says it's recording.
We had such a great intro too. That was
But
sad.
I think it's recording.
Okay, well,
But
hopefully it's recording.
well, I'm not going to go through episode 3 without.
Making sure
Making
it's
sure.
recording. So you
Yeah.
want us to do that again?
No,
Okay.
Just do over.
I can do it again.
Gross.
one more time.
It's
That's
weird.
weird. It's just not going up. But yeah, we're recording.
Hey, Streamlabs.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks, Streamline. So we're back. We just had to check on something real quick.
We're not gonna redo the intro. Just maybe it'll make it into an outtakes one day. It
So
was fun.
I'm going to turn on my stopwatch so that we hit. I've been looking at that to make sure that we see.
Yeah.
So, but that's not going up. So
Welcome back,
okay,
guys.
welcome back. Yeah. Anyway, so initiative rolls.
21.
21,
Wow, nice. 16.
16,
11.
11.
Doctor.
This was...
You are essentially the cleric of this party, except you don't have any field medicine capability yet.
Not true.
and
Oh.
Tilly.
Oh, I like it. You do have all that medicine you bought from the salesman guy.
The medicine.
The medicine.
The salesman.
Medikine.
So Samson is going first,
Of course.
and then
He is a
your
cat.
initiative rolls, and then Antler Tilly's going last.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
He's real focused on his new tooth.
he's real focused.
You're
His-
alright, got to go.
His mouth is full of blood at this point because he just shoved some
Yeah.
random tooth up in his gums.
Watch him die of blood loss from not getting injured.
He bleeds a lot, and he's still he hasn't showered. He's still covered in fur and blood.
He smells like the abyss.
He's ripe.
He's ripe.
Yeah.
Now he's overripe. He was ripe a few years ago.
Okay. So, Samson jumps on the back of Antler Tilly and comes down for a bite.
Oof. I don't like the oof.
Samson sinks his teeth into Antler Tilly's shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and Antler, Samson, stop it, Samson! And he grabs him by the head, and he begins trying to pry him off. Meanwhile,
Samson.
Samson's claws are raking his back, trying to get through the fur.
He's gonna need that doctor after this.
Probably.
The bear fur is becoming tattered,
Oh boy.
and that's Samson's turn.
Cool. So, River? Your turn now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going this way now.
Yeesh.
Pierce.
Yeah. Am I able to take a step back?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll take a 2 steps back to give me a little bit of room to work with here and off to the side so that I can get a clear shot.
You have a clear shot.
And
You good.
do I have
Good.
anything to hide or
You
kind of
good,
make myself
honestly.
less visible? Nothing? Alright. So it's just
There is an ally within 5
there's
feet,
an
though,
ally,
if
so
you
still
hit-
advantage, yeah?
No, not advantage, but if you
No.
hit it, sneak attack.
Yeah, you get the sneak attack.
Got it. Oh, that's rough.
Uh-oh.
That is an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Roll luck.
Oof.
That's an 8. My number is 10.
Okay. You just barely graze past Antler Tilly's shoulder. It fires through his bear skin, but it misses his flesh. Hey! Watch where you're aiming that thing! This thing's expensive!
I just grimace a little bit and get ready for another shot.
Okay.
Press X.
Damn it, Samson! And he's still struggling.
What's mine? Sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's useless right now. I'm going to step like to the side and kind of back a little bit. Like to the side towards Samson.
Oh.
And put myself about one more square back. Yeah, and then I'll take a shot.
Yep.
With the good gun, the one that's not been bananaed.
Okay.
That's a high roll. That's a 26.
That hits.
Excellent.
Just barely.
Out. Just barely.
Just barely.
Shoot.
Woo! That's almost max damage too. It's gonna be 12 points of piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
Okay. As you step back, seeing that Tilly is being mauled at this point,
Yeah.
you unholster your revolver, say a little prayer, hoping that it works real quick. You don't know who you're praying to. You're just,
Just like,
please work.
please work for the love of God.
You fire the revolver. It works. And it is still together.
That's good.
There is quite a bit of recoil, more than you are.
More than should be.
More than should be. Yeah. But you hit Samson, and he winces for a moment. You think, and he takes he kind of pauses what he's doing. He breathes out, and then he clamps down harder on the back of Antler Tilly.
Can I bonus action toss my tomahawk at him as well?
Mhm.
I will do so. With a 17 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
Oh, almost back in. For 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will action surge.
Okay.
And
There
fire
you
at
go.
him again.
I forgot.
Fighters!
Forgot about action surge.
That is higher than the last one.
So it hits.
Yeah. Not as much damage. 7 points of piercing and 4 fire again. So I think it was 13 total last time and 11 total this time.
Okay.
Plus the 9 from my
13,
tomahawk.
11, and 9? 13, 11, and 9?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are...
Mm-hmm.
And every time Samson gets hit, you don't even see Samson look your way. He just continues to bear down on Antler Tilly. Even
Bear
further.
because the bear.
Ha! Your turn.
Dude, okay. Yeah, cool, so I'm running, so that's where the thing behind him is, that's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Homeboy is. Cool.
They're essentially sharing space at this point.
Got it. Yeah, so I'm gonna run up. Can I flank him or is the tree in the way?
There's no tree there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a different area.
River, can you move me? I'm gonna flank.
Okay.
Will that count as flanking?
Yes.
Cool. And I've got the razors out.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack with the razors. So,
Sweeney Todd over here.
yo,
That'll hit.
that's 23.
Yep.
Does it get the stuff added?
That is. I think we determined that was a.
Is it just for humans?
Roll nature with disadvantage.
Does he get advantage when he's flanking?
Advantage
That's
on
10.
skill checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No extras.
No extra. 4 damage.
You run up, you flank this giant cougar. You have never seen a cougar this large. And you come across its back. And you get down into the skin.
Give it a nice
but
shave.
Its fur is so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go on basically instinct. Wait a minute.
This is not human.
Yes. This was smart.
Has a shotgun.
I'm gonna
decides
action
to use
surge.
his razors
I'm
instead.
gonna action surge.
Hey!
I know
Fighters.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
Okay.
Move far back from him.
Okay.
But like that way, so because
far
I'm gonna
back?
try and shoot him. That's good.
Okay.
I like that we formed a nice little firing squad all around them
Yeah.
without discussing anything. We all just went.
As you move back, it still pays you no mind.
Okay. Well, that's
And he bears down
lucky.
on Antler Tilly even more.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a shot at him. That'll hit.
Hits.
Cool.
Is there anything special?
Ah.
Wow.
4 damage again.
4 damage.
You graze him through the fur again. You split the first couple of layers of his skin open.
Mm.
Doesn't even notice it at this point. And he's still bearing down on Antler Tilly.
That's my turn. I just have my gun out still.
Antler Tilly. And then contesting. That's a... No way. That's a tie. And begin. Yo, yeah. Antler Tilly wins!
Yay!
Samson, I told you to stop! And he grabs the back of the pelt, and then by the one ear that has a hole in it, and he flips this cougar onto its back, and goes into a full mount position, and just begins wailing onto this cougar's face.
All right.
And he actually does hit. Wow, what are the odds of that? 1 max, 1 minimum. And you watch as Antler Tilly is bearing down on the cougar as if some sort of an MMA fighter, just laying into his face. The cougar's nose begins to bleed and his teeth are beginning to break off.
Oh.
I like it. I like it. Teeth broken on a cougar? Yes,
Yeah.
please.
We got Tilly Mayweather over here.
And as he's, I told you to take care of him. You ate him instead. You're mean.
We got Muhammad Tilly. I had to.
You had
I
to.
had to.
It's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yes.
Okay. Cougar's turn. Contesting. Nope. He's just gonna lay down and get owned. Apparently.
I'm not even sure. Like, I just am transfixed when I'm watching here for a moment. But now that he's on top of this cougar, I'm gonna move over to the side so I don't shoot him in the back.
Yep.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, somewhere right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna aim and take a shot.
Okay.
That's still better. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't rolling full damage for this rifle before.
Whoops.
now it's gonna
Yeah.
take a hit. That is 12, 15. That is 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. As this cougar is just being waylaid upon, you rush to the side, you pull out your rifle, and you send one into its side. You don't know if you've hit any vital organs, but it looked like the cougar winced for a moment. But it's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just gonna call out. Wolfbreaker, are we actually gonna kill Samson, or are you just trying to teach it a lesson? Seem awful attached to it.
You don't eat babies! He's not paying attention to you.
Alright. Get ready for another shot. Go for it.
oh.
I moved like 10 feet closer. And I'll fire at him again.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. That's 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
Oh, not very much damage though. 5 points of piercing, 4 fire.
Okay.
Consistently rolling 4 on the d4, which is nice. And then I will grab my tomahawk that I stuck in him before, just kind of pull it out of him and use my bonus action to
So
attack.
you can move up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
5
up
more feet.
again.
Okay.
So I'm like moving, firing, reaching up, grabbing the thing, and then hitting him with it again.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
And you
I've
hit
rolled the
again.
same number 3 times in a row. For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll keep my tomahawk in hand and back up another 10 feet. the
Okay.
rest of my,
As you come down with the tomahawk, it sinks into his body. It seems like you've gotten in between a couple of his ribs, and you have to pull it out. As you do, it growls in pain, but again, preoccupied.
Great. And I'll back up 10 feet again.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
I'm gonna move to my right a little bit.
This way.
Yeesh. And yeah, I'm taking a shot.
Again, I love the formation that we've built here.
It was better before. 12?
No, doesn't hit.
Dang it.
And you were shooting at him?
Yes.
Shoot him! Yeah, as you're watching Antler Tilly on top of him, you're amazed that he's mounted a cougar and is taking him on. Like 1v1 melee, just going to town. But you pause at the things that he's saying, and you maybe aren't aiming your best because of what he said about the baby.
Yeah. Cool.
Being slightly distracted, your shot fires just under and skips out of off the dirt.
Got it. And that's my turn. Still got 3 shots left in
Cougar's turn.
it.
Okay. It's gonna go for a bite rather than trying to escape. It hits. And Tilly's luck. Yeah.
Tilly's luck, sorry?
Tilly's luck.
18.
Tilly comes down with a haymaker,
Ooh.
and just in time for Samson to clamp down his jaws around his wrist, and he will not let go. He bites down, and Tilly screams out in pain and says, "It's a good thing I'm left-handed," and raises his left hand up, ready to come down for a strike.
Please say he has the unarmed fighting feat. Or fighting style.
Oh, yo.
And that is the cougar's turn.
Samson, are you one?
His luck is bad.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Makes sense considering his parents stuck in the head with antlers and tossed him into
Yeah.
the woods.
That's
Poor
a-
little guy.
Wait, he's grappled. Do I have advantage on him?
No, grapple just reduces your movement.
Okay,
to
it's a
0.
12 to hit.
No, misses.
Alright.
Restrained, you'd have advantage.
So yeah, I think that ends.
So the one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you fire off, and they are furiously fighting. So you just barely.
Yes, raise off.
It skips over, and the shot fires out into the forest.
And I'll shift over a little bit to the left here, just to keep my angle
Mm-hmm.
separate here.
Absolutely.
And I will fire at him.
Okay.
Shocker. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Wow, that's way lower damage. 8 points of piercing and 1 fire, so 9 total.
Okay.
And then I'll throw my tomahawk.
Good.
With a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Better damage. 8 points of damage.
He's not looking good. In true Shakte fashion, and your hatchet is now stuck into the side, but it's perpendicular, so you know that you broke some ribs.
Yeah. I grin a little bit, like I kind of smirk as I check my chambers. No, there's only 2 shots left, and just ready to finish this thing off.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
A little early in the
Are
timeline
you really,
for
though?
pew-pews.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I mean, are you
though?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Fine,
you are.
Because that is a 22.
It hits.
God.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Shield.
Are you kidding me?
Cougars
That's a
in
5.
Cougars in leather armor. Sorry.
5 damage.
5. Okay.
Frick.
The cougar's wearing plate mail and wielding a shield.
Oh my
5
god.
damage?
5 damage.
Actually,
Okay.
it'd be epic. A halfling mounted on a cougar in plate.
Yes. So yeah, you finally connect to the cougar, and the cougar winces in pain, and it begins to loosen its grip on Tilly's arm.
Alright. Progress, guys.
And was it Antler? It's Tilly now. Okay. He comes down with his left hand, and he grabs. He sticks his index finger and his middle finger in the nostrils of this cougar and begins to tear back, just enough for him to be able to wriggle his right fist free. But instead of pull it free, he turns it toward his throat and begins to push his arm down this cougar's throat.
Gross.
And as he's pushing it, Samson is clawing furiously. Tilly is being marked at this point. His furs are becoming tattered on his body, and the claws are beginning to reach his skin. And he just continues to push his arm down into Samson's throat until Samson essentially chokes to death.
That is a hardcore way to die.
That's so metal, bro.
Metal!
I'm gonna need some help. I'm stuck.
I look at him, I just kind of smirk, and grab one of my other tomahawk,
Don't throw it. Come over here and
and then naturally I walk over and I just put the handle of the tomahawk in the thing's mouth and just.
I go on the other side.
you slice it. Okay.
Slice it. Well, it looks like you did it.
Ew. Ow. Ooh. His arm is covered in gold dust.
Slice this thing's stomach open.
You doing that again? Your friend's weird.
Any gold?
Doctors.
Gold dust. Not any nuggets that you can see. The only thing, roll perception.
May I as well?
No. Dirty 20.
18.
I'm distracted.
You're distracted. You're looking at his arm. It's shredded. It's full of holes. And
golden dust.
and gold. It's covered in gold dust.
I'll grab my other tomahawk as well. Just pull it
Okay.
out of his hide.
As you pull it out, his body shifts, and you notice something glint inside of the stomach contents, but then it's gone. You're
I like the sound effects.
feeling around. There are pieces of bone and flesh from various animals, stomach juices. You're not feeling anything. It's kind of hard to really get in there. What are you doing? You're all the way up in his esophagus thing. Here, just do this.
He knows what an esophagus
He
is.
grabs the esophagus.
Wait until my arm's out!
Good thing you're quick. He grabs it and he pulls it out. And he says, "You grab him by the front quarters. Point him downhill. Point his legs downhill. Point his legs downhill."
I just grab one of the legs and point him downhill. He's like trying to figure it out. It's like,
And he pulls the guts out. And the guts, because of gravity, come out very easily. He cuts off the anal cavity and the whole gut sack comes out. There, now you can do all your weird shit. Weirdo. I thought I was weird. I got horns on
I'm
my
looking
head.
all up in it.
Okay, roll
investigation.
investigation.
Survival.
I know what I'm about.
You two are watching him sift through this thing's innards.
That's a 15.
I'm a little ways away, so I'm alright.
You see a glint again, but then it disappears one more time.
Anything worth
What are you doing?
pursuing?
There's some kind of glint in there. I figured if there's gold dust, then it might be a piece of gold.
Well, let me take a look. Investigation check? Question mark? Nope. It's lower. Which is surprising because I have a higher mod. 13.
What are you doing?
Those fools are looking for gold inside its stomach.
Why do you need gold? Got some right here. Want it?
Just the gold dust, I'm assuming.
Yeah, not my arm. I need this. Now it's been a little worse for wear.
It's not really the gold dust. I thought I might have seen a gold nugget in there.
Gold nugget? There ain't been no gold nuggets in that mine. Went and closed up. Used to work there.
The mine.
Did I used
Wait.
to work there?
Is that where that crack in the ground was?
It makes sense. Which means that the other entrance he's probably exiting from is the old entrance.
They might have
to the
been
mine.
breathing. They might have been breathing some gold dust in.
Guess what?
Yes,
You just
Tilly?
remembered where it is.
No, I just learned how to snap.
Dang it.
Congratulations.
It could be that they were breathing in some gold dust.
Doubtful. It's not
He moves over to
quite
the...
how that works.
I think
Huh.
I know.
Is this what you were looking for?
Wow.
Well, ain't no gold nugget.
What's it look like?
It's a ring. About my size, dude.
A ring?
Yeah.
Mind if I see it?
He gets up to this pinky, his big sausage, his fingers. Yeah. Perfect. Well, yes, you can see it. I want it back.
I'll give it back to you. I just want,
Finders keepers.
of course.
I
just
swear
want.
to Christ Almighty, if
I
you
just
take,
would
I
like
don't
to
care
take
about
a
the
look.
ring. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah.
The ring. I'm looking at the ring.
Roll
Are you proficient with jeweler's kits?
roll history.
That ain't half bad.
17.
You recognize the symbol. You saw that same symbol on the outside of the church.
I recognize this symbol.
A baby! Oh no.
I recognize this symbol. What did you mean when you were saying that that Samson shouldn't eat babies?
Oh, see, what happened was, when I first met Samson, he was kind of a jerk. So I thought he needed some responsibility in his life. So I killed the wolf. I wrapped Samson up. Young Samson, not big Samson. Big Samson won't have nothing of it, you know. So got little Samson, not little Samson, like medium Samson. You know, like teenage Samson. Would he be a teenager? Do
Moving
cat years
on.
work like dog years?
Yes.
A little close enough.
Well, how do they work? Because then maybe I can. Anyway, he was a
Bless
younger.
you.
younger Samson than he is now.
And you wrapped him up in wolf furs.
Yes, because there's a little baby wolf that needed a mama and a daddy, and I couldn't do it because I'm not a mama and a daddy. And then, so I wrapped up Samson, gave him this little baby wolf, and Samson went to the village and killed some baby.
I can't laugh at that, but it just took a turn.
The plot twist.
So many turns in that story.
So you gave it to who now? Gave Samson to a wolf family or to a family?
No, I was trying to get Samson to take care of this little baby wolf.
You're trying to get Samson to take care of a baby wolf, and then it went and it killed a human child.
Yeah. And everyone thought that wolf did it, but they were like, it was the biggest wolf I ever seen. And I went, oh boy. They went after the wrong thing. Lots of wolves died because of Samson, because he was all wrapped up in. I tried to take it off of him. I tried to say sorry, but, you know.
He's bigger.
He's a wild animal.
He's a little bit bigger now.
He is. He's probably pretty mad because that wolf fur is wrapped pretty tight.
I can imagine.
That was like, that was weird.
Ghost.
That was like 4 years ago.
It's the baby's ghost.
Anyway, so
Jesus, please say that was you.
that baby wolf, that's not my friend. I don't know where he's at though. He's harmless. He's a good boy.
But alright.
Right, well, we do have a plethora of wolf pelts to go collect.
Yeah.
We should take Samson with us.
I got about 64 here. You want them?
Yes.
We would very much like those.
Absolutely.
Great.
Transport.
And he turns around, he walks to his lean-to.
We're gonna get to the priest and be like, 67 wolves!
Wait. Is it attached to that? All of them?
Is what attached to what?
The wolf pelts attached to your home? All of them? That you're about to try to give us?
Well,
Does that matter?
yes, they are. But that's how you dry them.
Well, as long as it's not taken from your home, like your shelter.
Well, you said you were taking me to town anyway.
Oh,
Got some new
indeed.
friends. I like you. I like you very much. And I like you a little bit.
alright.
Still unsure about you, but
I don't talk
I'll-
as much.
I'll call you my friend.
Is his mouth still bleeding?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And now his arm, too.
Well, I'll
Probably
tell
got
you what,
the,
because we get money for each of those pelts, so that will give you money to live in town if you want.
Would you like me to
Sir, I
take
do
him?
not need money. I really do appreciate you, though. What I would really like to know, though, is could one of you teach me how to read?
Good doctor seems well fitted to do some teaching.
I
I
can
suppose that you have
I can absolutely
the
teach
birthright
you.
of education under your...
Birth.
Are you wearing a belt?
Yes.
Under your belt?
I can teach you how to read.
Yes, birthright of education. Some people are born with it, others you end up like me. Antlers stuck in their face,
I'll tell
left in
you
the
what.
woods.
I'll tell you what. I'll even teach you how to count.
Good. Because I don't know if this is 64 or not, but this is all I got. He brings like 6 pelts.
All right.
6 pelts is better than not 6 pelts.
Yep. Alright. This will be pretty good to get started anyway.
I'm going to go ahead and head back to those
we-
other...
I would.
Hold on. Wait 1 moment. Just a second. Okay, listen.
Okay.
Whatever money you get from these pelts, you're going to promise me one thing. Take a little bit of that money. We go have fun. Y'all walking around here all sour-faced, and I've been alone for, well, when you teach me how to count, I'll be able to count how many years. But I guarantee you it's been a lot.
I start reloading my gun while he's talking.
See, I can't even reload. I can't even count how many times he's putting them shells in his.
I'm also reloading too.
Now he's
Same time
got,
checking.
got 2 times going on. I can't do that math neither.
Kind of spin the gun around and I say, this is fun.
Well,
I'm
that was
going to
fancy.
go collect those wolf pelts that we killed.
Yes, but have fun. I had more fun fighting Samson than you guys did. You took it all serious and shit. Walking around like, oh, I gotta shoot him. I gotta use my hatchet, my
Speaking
tomahawk.
of which,
What are you?
would you like me to take care of your wounds?
What wounds?
Your arm.
Your arm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna
I'm
happen.
gonna walk
too.
over to him. I'm assuming I've always got stuff on me.
Yeah.
Like, so
I'm gonna
patch up. I'm gonna patch up his arm.
head
Like,
back to the.
disinfect, patch up his arm.
I'll assist.
I'm gonna head back to those wolves we killed.
Yeah.
And start cutting their pelts off.
Okay. Yeah, you guys take care of all of that.
How many was it? There were four of them
Four.
there.
Five.
Four.
Five, because he'd already killed
You
one.
already killed one.
Yeah.
So you guys have a total of 11.
11. Mm-hmm. Which is more than 10. Yes.
11 is more than 10. And
Got that bonus going on for us.
then
And there might
I'll
be
make
a
sure-
finder's fee for a cougar as well. Take the wolf pelt off the
I'll
back.
prepare the cougar.
Wait, is the wolf pelt a 12th? Like the wolf pelt that was on the cougar?
What about it?
Is that a 12th pelt, or is that the one of the 6 that he gave us?
No, that was not one of the 6.
Okay. So that's 12 then. Be sure to grab that pelt off the cougar. And then
That thing's
probably,
old and tattered, but yeah, you can grab it.
find a stick. Bring the cougar to town as well. I'll skin him later.
Alright. You know I can't lift the stick. Big enough to
Between
do
the two of you, you should be able to.
that. Alright.
So while they're talking, you're dressing his
I'm
wounds.
dressing his
The 60 strength, I forgot. Weak
Oh, just-
as shit.
I find a stick
Mhm.
and I mark it. Mark the area so I can find it again. Because
Okay.
I'm probably. I'll try to read it over.
I'll say you do.
Do I have like some kind of smelling salts or something?
You do, but
Do you
want
wanna
to
wake him up?
Mauled by a cougar,
He should probably rest.
he should probably rest, or he might not wake up at all. with
Just
smelling
check his
salts,
pulse
just-
ever so often.
So he's in rough condition, but like he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's not super tall. He's a little shorter, but that guy's like,
Buff dude.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But he's got a big old belly, you know. But he's strong. He's like farmer strong.
I've got one person who comes to mind when I think about him.
Okay, so you guys,
Yes, you're ready to head out.
The bull
And
himself.
there's more wolves around here, he said, so we need to get this meat out of here.
I can take care of any wolves that might happen to come my way. I'll go skin those ones that we left behind and get back to the horse. Go ahead and go into town and tell them that we've got 5 more wolves coming on the
Oh.
way.
We'll probably want to just stay because Preacher's gonna stay in town. We can just rest.
That's
the night.
fine. I'll meet y'all back at the horses.
Can one of you help me get him into his lean?
Yeah.
Thank you. Drag him into the lean.
okay,
And I go off to skin the wolves.
okay. As you're dragging him through his lean, he begins mumbling. You can't really hear what he's saying.
As we're doing that, I'm just easy does it. Easy does it.
I'll read his lips though.
Yeah, he begins. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Tom. I should have been the one that was gone. But I did what you told me. I made some friends. I made some friends. And that's the last thing you hear him.
Mm. Sad. Okay.
He's not dead. He's just
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we'll carry him back to his, or not carry him, drag him back to his lean.
Mm-hmm.
I'll set him up. I'll prop up his head a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
All right.
I have to stay here with him. To make sure.
Yeah. I'll go. You think you'll go right here? You have enough weapons and such to protect
Yeah.
him.
That should be good. I take my gun off my back and start reloading.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go get one of the couple of the horses.
Mhm.
That way we can carry him back.
Yeah.
So I'll start making my way to the horses.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say
After a little bit.
after a little bit, you grab the horses, you come
Your
back.
turn.
Roll a d20 for me while he's gone.
3.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. I'll just keep checking his pulse.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's hurting. He needs to probably be in town.
Yeah.
He needs a medical facility.
Yeah.
But he shows back up with the horses.
Start.
You have everything
Pop off.
skinned at this point.
Yeah, I just kind of wrap the wolf skins up, tie them
Mhm.
up with some just fine rope, and just put them on the back of my horse.
Mm-hmm.
Good work. Collect everything, get Antilly on the back of your horse.
I'll kind of allocate the wolf belt as well. There are like
Mhm.
5 on my horse now, but then the other 6, I'll put 3 and 3 on each of their horses.
I'll put them on the back of
Okay.
your horse.
Or
actually,
sorry,
so that you can
other
keep track of
7
it.
because of the one on the.
Yeah.
And then I'll also I'll get up like crack of dawn and start skinning the cougar as well.
Yeah, we'll get him to the preacher's house and then we'll keep.
Also
Antilly
pluck
there.
his
So-
teeth because why
Sure.
not?
So you would know this, but because yeah, you would know this because of the setting of this world. But you would want to hang that cougar up in a tree, and keep all other dead things away from camp
Yeah, I do.
because of bears.
And I even slit its throat and hang it by its back feet.
Yeah.
But of course, skinless.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw the cougar pelt on the back of his horse.
Okay, great. So everything's loaded up.
Mhm.
You guys are headed to town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. That seemed to go well. I'd imagine the preacher's sheep will be quite fine after this. And if they're not, we can come back.
Here's hoping. I took the ring and just put it in like my pocket.
Okay.
So.
Did you share with them at all about what the ring was, or?
Yeah, on our way back to town, I'll let them know.
Okay.
So that ring that was in the cougar, it had the same symbol as that which was over the church.
Unfortunate when a kid dies,
Yeah,
I suppose.
but I don't.
It's odd that that had to be recent. So
Yeah.
we should have passed through its system if it was added long ago.
Not necessarily. According to Tilly, it happened when he was younger. When Samson, that is.
It was younger.
It would have been caught. Would have had to be caught on something, but it doesn't matter.
It's possible that
Should've
he just
been
didn't
some kind of
digest
damage.
it properly. He is metal after all. Been a wee bit, but we can ask the preacher about any child deaths to wild animals in the last couple of years. See what he says.
Yeah.
If it's really all that necessary, we're gonna get our pay either way.
Yeah.
And go back to that gunsmith. I have a score to settle with him. Kind of check to make sure the tooth is still correctly, quote unquote, correctly lodged.
Yeah, it's a little cracked. You fired it off a few times. That's a real odd fix.
Does it look like it'll fire at least one more time?
You're hoping.
All right.
You are hoping.
Just might be able to negotiate before you.
I intend to try and negotiate first.
Would you like me to handle your negotiating for you?
I can handle my negotiations just fine.
I know you can.
Oh man.
I just was hoping cooler heads might prevail.
Well, if he has a cool enough head, then maybe he won't lose it.
Alright. It is your business.
Checking Tilly's pulse every now and then.
It's strong.
Okay.
You're
Does it seem like it's getting better?
Better. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
It just seems like a normal pulse.
He
at this
seems
point.
somewhat stable.
Yeah, he seems stable,
Okay.
which is to you it's surprising based on
Yeah.
the wounds that he has.
Yeah.
You're looking down at him like And this guy's been through some stuff. If he can last through this. So you guys are you're moving a little slower because you're carrying a cougar and a very injured person. So it's easy enough to find your way back in the direction of town. But you'll have to make camp unless you decide to ride through the night.
We can either stop at the preacher's house. We need to have a safe place. That way, we can at least wash up until we go over there.
I could use a good washing.
That might be a good idea.
Let's stop. So we'll make our way to the preacher's house.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
it's
you
about halfway in between.
Yeah. So you make your way to the preacher's house, and it's you saddle your horses. Not saddle. You pull the saddles off and you rein them in. Put them in the gate, and you walk in. And it's very, very nice.
We'll try to keep it this way if we can, but
It's a large ranch-style home.
So we go up, knock on the door.
we have a key.
We have the key.
Yeah.
So
Still polite to knock.
He told you that nobody was
no
in
one's there. He's in the meantime.
Still polite to knock.
He knocks anyway. You grab the key. You open the door while he's knocking.
We got an injured man. Let's get to work.
Don't tell me about injured people.
Right, I'll cook up some food. I'll actually, I'll bathe real quick and then go outside and start a small fire, roast some rabbit. That's what I got.
He has a kitchen.
I'll just cook some rabbit in the kitchen then.
Just make a fire in the living room.
In the kitchen, but the middle of it, not right the supply.
Okay, so you're cooking a rabbit, or you're cooking
a few rabbits,
a few rabbits in the kitchen.
Getting Tilly onto a bed and
Yep, Tilly's on the bed
Running-
in a
running
room
water.
downstairs.
Yeah, I go and find something for a stick hit, a bunch of water so we can wash
Mhm.
Yeah.
rags and things like that.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have a night. You have rabbit stew or
stew.
Okay, rabbit stew. Tilly is sleeping soundly in his bed. There are 3 stories to this place. The top story is more of an attic, but it's a large attic and has a bed up there.
we have water. Is there water in the house?
Yeah. It's not running water, but there is water that you can pump outside into whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna bring some water to Tilly and wake him up a little bit just to drink.
Roll medicine, see if you can wake him up.
I'll assist you.
Ooh, thank you for the assistance. Not as much, but thank you.
Yes.
That's
3 is
an
better than nothing.
11. That's an 11.
Do you know
Yeah,
how
he
proficiency-
his eyes flutter open a little
No,
bit.
never mind, you do
He says,
Hey Tilly,
"Yes, friend.
I need you to drink a little bit of water, okay?
that. Got some rabbit stew as well.
Is there whiskey in the water?"
There
There's
can
water.
be.
There is water in the water because that's what's most important right now.
I pour him a glass of whiskey.
He reaches out for the water, and just as he gets to the glass, he moves over to the whiskey and
I'm
grabs.
knocking it out of his hand. He does not need that right now.
We'll kill the pain, if nothing else.
After
Give
the
him-
water.
I would wager that it'd be better to do it the
Friend,
reverse.
Well, I'm the doctor.
I have
Indeed you are.
horns, antlers in my head. After being mauled by a cougar, I think
I flick his
I
hand.
wouldn't mind.
Water first,
And then whiskey.
and then whiskey. Water first.
I'll get you another pour.
Okay. He grabs the water and he brings it to his lips. And he begins to tilt it back. And it's dripping down the side of his face. Now how about that? Whiskey.
I
That
love this
doesn't-
character.
That doesn't need whiskey. I'm getting more water. Do not give him whiskey.
Right, I won't give him any whiskey.
I'm sitting right here. Y'all can hear it. Y'all listen. If you just want take me back to springtime, I can tell.
You'll have to go outside and get
Preaching
that
that
water.
I was okay, kid. And, I didn't do nothing but my parents.
I'm gonna hand him the whiskey
Drop the bottle.
as he after he leaves. I'm gonna hand him some whiskey and be like, "You're gonna want to buy something hard on this one." I'll hand him a small bullet.
A small what?
A bullet
A bullet?
to bite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
just gonna grab one of his antlers and just not like cut it from his head, but like cut it like here, so that
Okay.
it's not as obvious when we get him into town.
okay, so he grabs the whiskey and he's mumbling, and you hear him talk about his parents and the owl,
Pull out one of my tomahawks.
and he takes a sip of the whiskey and it just kind of pools, and he puts the bullet in his mouth and it just kind of hangs there.
All right, the doctor's gone.
And
He's
he begins
outside
to-
getting you water, so you're gonna have to just keep your screams real quiet now. You hear?
God. Yes, right.
Good. Grab one of his antlers.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna grab the other antler. Be like, hey, you alive yet?
He's out.
Nice.
Check his pulse real quick.
Still strong.
Right. The other one.
Okay, so
I cut him so that they're only about like this short off his head instead of just the fucking.
All right, Hellboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you break off the antlers and
I wasn't in there.
I
Relax.
know.
you see an indent. Roll luck, actually.
Luck?
Yeah.
I have my luck is 8.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. So you don't see anything.
You don't see anything.
So everyone.
I'll check his pulse again real quick.
I
after
come
I cut
back with the
second
water.
Yeah.
Great. I'm in the kitchen again, finishing
You
up
come
that
back from
rabbit
the water
stew when he
he's-
gets back.
He's checking. Oh, you're what now?
Yeah, by the time he gets back, I'm hoping to be in the kitchen continuing that rabbit stew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You are. You come back with the water,
Just kind of set the antlers on the table or whatever's nearby.
and his antlers are gone, and they're sitting on the bedside table.
Clean cut. I've got
And he
sharp
has-
tomahawks.
He has whiskey dripping onto his beard.
I'm gonna assume I grab like there's a towel by him and everything for cleaning his wounds. I'm gonna grab that and just like
Yeah, you
dab the whiskey.
you begin to dab the whiskey, and you are wiping his face, and his complexion is actually quite fair. Where it looked like he was sunburned,
Mm-hmm.
that was just what you assume dirt and blood that's just kind of stayed there. So as you're cleaning him up, he's an alright looking dude. Not like good looking, but he's not as dirty and gross. But there's a distinct line between dry blood that's been there for probably years and
Mm-hmm.
a clean face.
I'm gonna set the water down after cleaning up his face.
Just coming and set a bowl of rabbit stew next to him, and another one next to it for Antlerhead.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna eat the stew.
You're gonna eat the stew next to the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep an eye on him. Checking his pulse every now and then. I'm sure he's still good.
Through the next couple of hours, he wakes up briefly. He looks up at you and
Mm-hmm.
thank you. He looks around the room. Guess not leaving me out.
Of course. I still gotta teach you how to read. And count.
I would love to read. My wife has sent me so many books.
Wife!
I could never read. I could never read. And he leans back and this is the first, like, almost the first humanity that you've seen in this crazy character, that he has snuggled into a bed as if it was familiar to him, but unknown at the same time.
But long lost.
I wonder if
Yeah.
this guy has like rabies.
Lep-
That's what I'm thinking.
thinking
But he-
leprosy.
He snuggles in, and he's asleep. He's good. His
All right.
pulse is strong. He's had water. He's had whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding conversations. So he's good.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this guy has rabies. Or something. Alright, yeah.
I can sleep with my horse.
Whoa.
It's actually hay, but close enough.
Okay, so everyone's retiring to their rooms.
Whoa. Yes.
Okay. It's dead of night. Everyone's sleeping. Is anybody up on the third floor?
I'm outside with the.
You're outside
horse.
with the horses.
I'm just gonna have like
I'm
a
in the
nap.
living room, just kind of like sitting, like
Yeah.
Okay.
pat
And,
down in a chair.
I'm in the same room as Tilly, but I'm just like, I'm Little Spoon. No. I unrolled like my knapsack or my bedroll, and I'm just on the floor.
In Tilly's room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm his doctor. I gotta
Being
keep
the
an
good
eye
doctor that he is.
on him.
No, such a good doctor.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, Tilly sleeps through the night.
Cool.
Everybody wakes up. Tilly is still passed out, obviously. You guys headed back to town?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll clean up the.
check, wake up, check on
Kitchen.
the horses before I get too
Check on the
far.
horses. You're gonna go down and make sure everything's together with the horses and make sure Tilly has like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, check
I'm
out
gonna
the
see if I
flock to
can
see if any
wake.
more sheep are missing or if
Mhm.
I'm gonna see if I can wake Tilly up.
Okay. Try medicine.
13.
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
Tilly,
Yes, right.
we're about to make our way back into town. So, you think you could walk? Just a little bit. You won't have to walk the whole way. We've got horses.
No, sir. But I can try.
At the very least, before we leave, you think you could eat some?
Want to fetch me something? I can try for you.
We got some rabbit stew here. You said you made him a bowl?
Yeah, I mean it's cold now, but
Yeah, it's cold now, but it's food.
Rabbit?
rabbit stew.
Oh, I haven't rabbit in a while. And he's reaching around looking for it.
I just hand him the bowl.
Thank you for him. And he grabs it. He's kind of pawing at it. You just tell me when you're ready to go. I'll try to walk for you, friend.
Is he actually eating it?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's
Okay. All right.
taking tiny bites out of it.
Just finish that up. Keep eating that as much as you can. I'm gonna go see if the other men are set to go, and then we'll see if we can. You can walk your way to the horses, then get on them, and you can sleep your way into town.
Yes, sir, Mr. Fred, sir.
I'm out there. Horses
Yeah.
are ready.
Yep.
Wolf
I
pelts
checked,
are all lined up.
checked to see if there was any commotion with the sheep
Okay.
overnight. See if there's any missing.
Roll perception.
Ooh.
15.
There are sheep that aren't where they're supposed to be, but it doesn't look like anything got to them, right?
Mm-hmm. So
But
there's
with
still
your
disturbing.
15, there is a fence that's been opened and left open about 50 yards up on the north pasture. So not terribly far, but it's been left open and it looks like it's been lashed. Left open.
So like a person did it, not a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Go and I Because I'm assuming I'm on a horse to quickly
Mhm.
assess that. So I'll go over there. I'll
They're
make sure
out
it's
there
sealed.
with you. You tell them.
Yeah,
about
I
it,
let
or-
them know. Yeah.
What do you guys
just
do?
cut the lash and close
Yeah.
the gate.
Good. Cut the lash. Take it with me.
Good idea. We'll show it to the priest.
We
Yeah.
Might
don't see any.
recognize it.
We don't see any other people around.
You haven't really investigated. He just noticed the gate.
I'll take a.
I'll take
I'll
a
do
quick look.
investigation.
Yeah. I'm joining since I'm getting close.
Where are you
Thanks.
investigating from? Are you just sitting on your horse looking
No.
around? Are you going
No.
out to the gate to look
I'm
around?
going out to the gate to look around.
I'm rolling survival at the gate to see if I can see tracks or whatever.
Okay.
Preferably
I
humanoid.
used up all my good rolls. That's a
Yeah,
6.
how many would I think were kind of missing? Because we took time to observe the sheep beforehand. Because I'm assuming
you
there's some
can't.
missing.
There aren't any really missing. They're just out of like
Out of
they're out
bounds.
of their they're out of
No.
bounds.
Okay.
I rolled a 25 on the survival check.
So you guys are what did you roll
I
for?
rolled a 6 on investigation.
Okay. You're not seeing anything other than the lashed gate.
Yeah.
You're noticing that none of the sheep look like they're missing. They're just out of bounds. You notice hoof prints, fresh,
Like how fresh? A couple of hours fresh?
like
Or like overnight sometime?
fresh, as in maybe the last half hour.
I'll stay on my horse and follow the prints.
They
I'll
leave.
look towards you, Pierce. Say, looks like someone was out here sometime this evening, early morning, last half hour or so. Likely why there aren't all the sheep got out just yet. Someone's got it in for the priest. Or the priest himself is trying to play some sick game.
Be odd for him to pay so much money to us if that was the case, though.
Well, he does own a lot of land.
Well, I'll close this gate up and then bring the sheep over so we don't lose more.
And I'm gonna go ahead and follow these tracks.
Yep.
Get caught up behind me as quick as you can. I'll be
You're
moving
hearing
slow.
this conversation.
I'll be moving slow so I can keep an eye on them. You should be able to catch up to me easily enough.
Alright.
I'm gonna start following the tracks half speed.
Okay. What are you doing?
And where are the tracks that lead towards?
Well, he's following them.
Right.
They're coming
The
into.
Cardinal direction. Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming into the gate, and they're heading toward the house.
Oh,
I'm going back towards the house.
so I will actually close the gate and then head towards the house.
Okay.
Get out my shotgun and I'm going. First place I'm going is to Tilly's room. Oh no.
Mhm.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, please. Not our Tilly.
So you're rushing up.
Yeah,
so
we're rushing
Yep.
back.
So are you gonna rush through the front, or are you
I
gonna
need to
continue?
teach him how to
I'm
read.
following the tracks, and
Okay.
if at any moment I realize they're headed towards the house, I'll hurry towards the house.
Yeah.
And just start searching room by room
So
from the
you
bottom
see
floor up.
them head towards the house, but they kind of bend around the back of the house. So are you gonna continue following them? Or
Yeah.
Are you gonna okay? You continue following them. It looks when you look at the tracks, it looks like there was a horse that was lashed up there because you see a bunch of hoof prints. And then they continue following toward town. You are. What are you doing?
Yeah, as soon as I realized that they're going towards the house,
You're going-
I wrapped the gate up, like fixed the gate, but then went.
And then you went toward the front with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bust into Tilly's room.
Yep.
He's on the ground sobbing.
Tilly is?
Mm-hmm.
Tilly, what happened?
His body is convulsing, and he lifts up his head, and his eyes have been removed, and his blood streaming from his eyes, and then he opens his mouth, and blood pours out of his mouth, and he.
Tongue gone, I assume.
Go find him.
His tears are mixing with the blood as they are streaming down.
I jump right to him, grab like a cloth or a towel or something. Put it into his mouth.
He begins gagging because his tongue is bleeding so bad. You just shove something in his mouth. Now he's gagging on his own blood.
Okay. Alright then. I'm gonna remove that and just kind of put him
So
like
as a doctor,
Yeah.
you would know that you need to cauterize that wound.
Okay.
because he'll die from
Until
blood
then, you need
loss.
to have him open his mouth and the blood drain instead of draining
Yeah,
into
that's
his throat.
I was gonna put him down. Not put him down.
Have him look down.
Yeah.
But
I move his head, just like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
this is your friend. This is Dr. Friend. Move your head down. Move your head down. Don't touch it. Don't touch your mouth. Don't touch your mouth. And then I'm gonna go, is there a fire going? Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I'm rushing out to go.
kitchen.
kitchen, maybe.
Okay. As you go to leave, he's grabbing onto your clothes as if he doesn't want you to leave.
I'll be right back. Tilly, I'll be right back. I will come back to you. I swear. I will come back. I will be right back. Okay?
Yes, I'm not going yet. You best take him with you. We're on the first floor. You don't have to lead him anywhere dangerous.
Alright. Come with me. Come with me. I'm not gonna like lead him.
He grabs
Keep your
arm.
head down. Keep your head facing down. Alright. Come on. Come on.
He begins to move down the stairs
Yeah.
with you.
We're going towards the kitchen to see if there's
I think he can heat up the
something
cauterizer.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, you start a fire.
Yeah.
You pull out one of your daggers or a razor.
I'm gonna see if there's like anything like metal.
It's
like,
a kitchen.
Like
there's
a poker or like something.
yeah,
like,
there's plenty of stuff out. Yeah, around like that.
yeah.
You're in a home. There's
Yeah.
lots of stuff.
All right.
So you just get it like red hot and then
Yeah.
okay.
And then. Oh man.
You need help. I mean,
All
we
right.
want to find this guy, but
Tilly, this is gonna hurt, but this will help. Okay. All right. So I need you to keep your mouth open.
I go and find something like wooden blocks to
Bring over.
wedge it.
Yeah.
So he
So like
can't.
wedges.
As
And
best
then-
as we can.
I bring him over to the table. I say, now hold on to the table.
He's grabbing on as much as he can.
Yeah.
And he's just crying. And
Yeah.
there's
And now-
blood pooling all over the table.
You go find who did this.
And then I'll go.
All right.
Okay.
I'm already still out tracking him.
Now, it's gonna hurt, but you can't move. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Bring your mouth out. Show me your mouth. Come on, Tilly. Tilly, show me your mouth. I know. Just squeeze the table. Squeeze the table. And I'm like trying to hold his head in place. Tilly, I need you to come back. I'm gonna take a quick look, like in his mouth. Show me your head. Show me your mouth. Does it look like it's starting to cauterize?
Yeah. Yeah. Back of the throat. Yeah, it looks like it's beginning to cauterize.
Mhm.
Or it has cauterized.
Okay.
And he's
Yeah.
and he passes out from exhaustion and pain.
How about his eyes? The lack thereof.
Yeah, they're bleeding, but it's not like his tongue, so you
Yeah.
should probably cauterize those too.
Yeah.
He is out now though, so
Yeah.
you
I'm gonna
won't
do that
have
too.
Easier.
yeah. So he cauterizes
Cauterize that.
his skin begins
Yeah.
to just melt
Yeah.
together.
Mm-hmm.
After some time,
Well, if he wasn't ugly before.
Not silly! I was gonna teach him to read!
You can't see the words now. Gonna have to teach him Braille.
so
Hope you know Braille.
So teach him to count.
So you are you followed it. You followed the tracks long enough while this is going on to realize that they just go to the front gates of town.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back. If I see him follow me, I'll just keep going.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay. So
See exactly which building it leads me to.
yeah, and then you
Mm-hmm.
after some time, these two have left. They're headed to town. Tilly wakes up and he's obviously
Distressed.
Yeah.
distressed and he
Yeah.
Can't see nothing. Can't
Not
say
anymore.
more than
Tilly. I know. No.
ourselves a regular old Helen
Just-
Keller.
Shush! Ah. Stop. All right, now, Tilly. Now, you're gonna hold on to my arm the whole time. You're just gonna hold on to me, and I'm gonna lead you around, okay? Now, if you need to get my attention, you tap me 3 times, okay?
He taps you 3 times.
Okay. Yeah.
What is it?
All right, tell me what's what.
He begins looking around
Looking.
with his fingers.
Doubt.
Yep.
His
Hold X.
tendrils.
Yeah.
He's until he feels the pooling of blood,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts one of his fingers in, and he looks for a wall or some surface, and he puts 5 dots.
Shoot.
You're communicating with a blind and mute illiterate.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. 5.
Vertical. 5 vertical.
5
dots.
vertical dots. Were there a lot of men? Tap twice for yes and once for no. Was it
He
just
can hear you.
He can still shake
He's
his
shaking his
head.
head.
was it just one man?
He begins pointing at the 5 dots.
Oh, fuck. I just figured it out. I have it written down on my sheet.
I don't know.
God damn it.
Wait,
We've heard about him.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of it now.
Oh.
Yep.
Did he have a lot of buttons on his coat?
And he's tapping on the wall.
Is this the 5-button coat guy out of game?
5 button.
okay.
He's a bounty hunter. Damn
Right.
good one, too.
Right.
No, 5 button isn't a bounty.
No, he's just a
No, he's a
outlaw.
criminal.
He's a
right?
bounty.
He's
Oh,
a bounty.
yeah. That's right.
Right, I remember now.
He's
Okay.
a criminal with a high
Yeah,
bounty
yeah.
on him.
Okay. We need to go now. All right. Yeah. All right. First of all, I'm gonna grab like a cup of water from like last night.
Mm-hmm.
You need to drink this. This is water. You're not getting whiskey for right now. Okay? I need you to drink this.
Yes.
Okay? You understand? This is doctor talking. And I hand it to him, but I like keep my hands around it, like in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it close, help him like bring it close to his mouth and tilt it in. All right, here we go. Come on. You need to stay hydrated. I know. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna go back into town. Okay. All right. Let's go. Here, I've got you.
He grabs your arm and he squeezes it pretty
Yeah.
tightly.
All right, I got you.
He's scared.
Oh yeah. I've got you. All right, follow me.
And he follows
Bring
you. Yeah.
Bring it with me. We had 2 horses or 1 horse?
One between the two
For
of
me.
you.
Okay.
'Cause we both took
Yeah.
ours.
All right. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna help you get up on the horse.
Right
But
down with a
You
blind.
just right
help him
hand
get
him.
him on the.
He knows how to get on a horse.
Okay.
Man.
You
Right.
lead him to the horse, he can get on.
He gets on the horse.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I get on
Mm-hmm.
in front of him. All right, just hold on to me. We're gonna go.
And he does.
Hold on. Yeah.
It's a sight. This individual that you just saw stuff his arm down a cougar's throat
Yeah.
and fight off wolves with his bare hands to now be reduced to this weeping puddle of blood and sadness.
Yeah.
You begin to go to town.
We are at town with our horses.
I'm
We're
still I'm still following the
We're
tracks.
still loaded
trying to
up
find
in
Yeah,
exactly
you're
which-
roll survival.
Yeah, I can do that.
Jeez.
That is high. 22.
22? Okay. You... Yeah. You are fairly certain that these are the same tracks that you've been following. Going through town where there are horses and carriages, it's really difficult. But you swear that these are the tracks that you've been following. You're like 65% sure, 70% sure. And as you're following them, your head's down and you look up and you're at the church.
Well, maybe the good preacher knows what's going on. Tie my horse up and head inside.
Yeah.
And
I'm not too far behind, so.
Yeah, at this point you've probably caught up with it.
Okay.
And then you are...
We're on our way to
On our
town.
way.
Yeah, you'll be there soon after them, but they don't know. You don't know where they went to.
Yeah.
I haven't seen what's his face
No.
or what's his lack of face.
Yeah.
Did you tell him? Would you have told him?
About how far in advance I get ahead, like to catch up to him.
How far in advance?
Like
of whom?
Like,
Oh,
catch up.
you guys have had
Some time.
some time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
then I
I
would've
know what's
relayed
going
him.
on, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the clue that he gave, so I don't know who
Right.
did it.
Well, maybe
So-
the good preacher knows something about it, being that these tracks lead straight to the church.
It's a pretty vicious way to do it, until.
Well, it is what it is.
All right.
So you,
And you're sure he's in here? And I draw my rifle. And
I'm
have it
pretty
ready to
sure.
go. All right.
Stay at the door. Make sure no one leaves.
I'm good for it.
I head straight in, walk straight down to the preacher, kind of taking a look at everyone's faces as I'm headed up there.
as you walk in, you see the preacher pointing a revolver at a man's head who's covered in blood, as he's begging the preacher not to do it. He pulls the hammer back,
Pastor,
squeezes the trigger,
I ain't against
The gun
killing, but
goes
what
off.
do you
and that's where we'll end.
do?
Right.
Well,
Not Tilly!
Not Tilly! Well, thank you guys again so much for coming out and hanging out with us. This was, I guess, a slightly more intense episode.
Yeah.
But
I would say so. Yeah.
it's maybe a little bit. Also, you guys
I don't know what
Maybe
we're
a
talking
little.
about. We level up?
You level
Oh,
up.
Hell
We
yeah.
level up,
Everybody
yay!
All right, now do a
ASI!
sharpshooter.
So, thank you guys again. Make sure to check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
pencil.
and YouTube.
YouTube.
Back.
YouTube.
All four of those things. Just look up the Masters Guild, and we will be right there with you. We
Yeah.
have more surprises coming in for you. Thank you again to our sponsors, DiceandDragons.com and Hero Forge. You guys are awesome. You are
Hell
welcome.
yeah.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right.